But let's go back, Pete, to your point to Pastor Jeffers that your criticism that, Pastor, you shouldn't have been supportive of Trump during the primary process. That seems to be a problem for Pete on this score.
Let me say two things about what Pete has said. First of all, I did enthusiastically support him from the beginning because I believed he was the only one who was electable and could beat Hillary Clinton. And I think when we talk about selecting a candidate, I do think electability is one thing that you have to take in mind. And I think our country has moved so far to the left that somebody like Ted Cruz, who, by the way, is a friend of mine who has spoken to my church, I just didn't think Ted Cruz was electable. So I think that's the reason that I supported him. But as far as his worldview, Trump's worldview. I was debating an evangelical professor on NPR, and this professor said, Pastor, don't you want a candidate who embodies the teaching of Jesus and would govern this country according to the principles found in the Sermon on the Mount? I said, heck no. I would run from that candidate as far as possible because the Sermon on the Mount was not given as a governing principle for this nation. Nowhere is government told to forgive those who wrong it. Nowhere is government commanded to turn the other cheek. Government is to be a strong man to protect its citizens against evildoers.
Pete, if
I'm looking for somebody who's going to deal with ISIS and exterminate ISIS, I don't care about that candidate's tone or vocabulary. I want the meanest, toughest son of a you-know-what I can find.
Okay.
And I believe that's biblical.